Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for joining me. My name is Christine. Hello. Welcome to another all signs tarot reading. All zodiac signs love tarot reading. All signs love reading. And as is almost always the case here at the Tarot Closet, all zodiac signs love messages reading. Channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. This is a timeless reading. If you found yourself here, it means there is a message for you, maybe messages. This is a fated connection. So welcome. I'm glad you're here. It means you're meant to be here. Before we get into your reading, I just want to mention that in the description you'll find all the decks that are coming in today. You will also find all the playlists. They're quite easy to reach. All zodiac signs, messages from your person, love tarot readings, which is, I believe, the name of the playlist for today's readings. It's connected. If you're on a twin flame journey, there are very long, very in-depth twin flame readings and a whole lot more. That's too many. So feel free to explore if you're inspired to do so. Just please remember that this is a general tarot reading. So take what resonates for you and let the rest go. I would really appreciate it and be so grateful if you took the time to like today's video and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you have not. This really helps to keep the channel moving so I can continue bringing your readings. So thank you very much. That's too many. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. It's 2 wands in the upright. Interesting. Mars and Aries energy. There's something you're waiting for, somebody to move forward. Look what is being held. It's the world. Yeah, that's the future. That's the completion of a goal you've had with your person. Travel quite literally is, and planes, trains, automobiles, walking, moving forward, but also just moving forward, travel toward completing this, what you've been waiting for. So are you waiting for, because it's a decision that somebody is making. What is the outcome? Well, it's here in the world card. Well, the world, which is the world card within the 2 of Wands. And there's a lot of soulmate energy there. Also some Saturn energy. So there have been some obstacles going on here. This is in regards, of course, in regard to the both of you. And coming from a balanced place. That balance, the divine feminine, divine masculine energies forming a union. There's sparks. There's this wand here. These are actually staffs. Look, yeah, it's holding on to this future, the world, everything here, the outcome that's bringing in, a life-changing decision, getting closer to you. Boy, have you been waiting for this. Look, there's one set down here and it's connecting all the way to the other staff and to the world, which is literally which has sparks flying off it. There's running shoes on here. She's wearing kind of, it looks like some athletic wear and some running shoes. So you've been waiting for this. It's been stuck. It's stuck energy. It's the Hermit. This is Virgo and Mercury energy. And it's where we go for clarity. Personal truth, figuring things out, spiritual illumination. It's in reverse. So this is a no contact, no communication and or in separation reading. There's a loneliness around this, an isolation here between the 2 of you. It's a stuck energy, being afraid to make the same mistake. It wanted to come in. It's that kind of a shuffle today. It's the Page of Cups in reverse. Yeah, so this is more of the energy of, these are yours. Yeah, it's the most I take here. It's breakup energy. It's separation energy. There's some immature energy coming through here, and this is where your person's energy is the strongest. And it's connecting here. Look with this King of Wands who was afraid. Who was afraid to make this offer. That's coming in here with Look, I mean, it's this Page of Cups vision here. Anyway, you know, look how hopeful and holding on to the cup and making this decision to bring love and emotions. It's in reverse here. And it's connecting directly with the King of Wands in reverse, which is somebody who wasn't ready for that commitment, for the offer that you've been waiting for. The King of Wands here sitting on their throne, of course, here with 2 lions on each side. This is a really courageous energy here in the upright, you know, but it's in reverse. So this was somebody who was afraid to make that commitment. Are they still? Because you're still waiting. So let's get some answers for you as good as we can, you know, because you guys, this is tarot reading and everyone has free will. Energies, outcomes, they can, they will, and they do change. You know, the trajectory of where something's going is based on the decisions that you're both making here. But I see that you're waiting and it's been stuck and you're both aligned here. This is the partnership placement. It is the Hermit energy. It's a major arcana. It's in reverse. It's telling us a lot of what's going on in any way we can see it. Wow. You're definitely waiting for communication. Look, it's the Knight of Swords. This is Libra and Mercury energy. It's the balancing energy as well that we've been talking about. Here also with the 2 of Swords, making this decision to come here because they're not, look, it's a one-sided energy. It's a kind of a breadcrumbing energy. It's the lack of balance. It's the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. It's a selfish energy, somebody who's struggling literally with what they want to do. If they want to continue on where you were going, if they want to continue with where you were, you're still here waiting and wondering, you know, because you're also not really sure if you want to go down this road again, because this is a stuck energy. And it's also an energy of kind of being afraid to make a bad decision. Therefore, you just kind of stay stuck a little, you know. It's the 9. It's things coming to fruition, attainment, and fulfillment. It's co-creation with Source here. Look at the Star card is in the cage, but it's bursting out. You know, and of course, that is bringing in the Star energy, the hope, the renewal, for clarity, to, you know, just where you're going, having faith in here. And I don't know that I would say there's no hope. It's just that it's stuck. You know, there's a fear. It's like waiting for it, but also being afraid. And we see that there's a fear here within your person. And this Knight of Swords, though, I will tell you, this is that Libra and Mercury energy. And Libra is connecting to the infinity symbol, which of course for some of you is your twin flame, and it can be about communication. It's not a twin flame reading per se, but energies do come in. But that's also a particular kind of love, you know? Somebody that you thought or still feel that you is your person or that you want to be with. And it's also bringing in the balance, the yin-yang energy and the truth, and coming from a place of balance. Polar opposites forming yin-yang energy, a union, and balancing things out so the truth can come out, you know, and everybody wins. Yeah, so that's the Libra energy here. And Venus, the planet of love, coming in really, you know, through, this is somebody who wants to talk and you've been waiting for it. You just need to make that decision, you know. It's the 2 of Swords. It's the Moon and Libra energy, and that Moon energy of course, bringing in Pisces and also Gemini and Cancer and all the emotional energy around this connection and making the choice or compromise of some sort to communicate, at least to communicate about it, because look at that. We see it here, not being ready. The 6 of Pentacles in reverse, which can be like a breadcrumbing energy. That's the Moon and Taurus energy. The fear here in the King of Wands in reverse. The Page of Cups in reverse. It's really super clear of holding on to that cup. Everybody is still here, but for how much longer? And look what's at the bottom of the deck. It's the 10 of Cups. It's Mars and Pisces energy. Is a new cycle coming in here? Is there a completion of the no contact, no communication and or in separation. Something's changing. It's potential here. This is a very beautiful, loving energy, of course, around family energy, you know. And what is that for you? It's going to be something, it's going to mean something different for everybody, you know. It's the new beginnings here, and it can be that there's children involved or wanted to be involved, you know, wanted them involved. It's not going to be for everyone, but this can also be just building that connection, you know, or blending families or introducing families. It's showing itself here. There is still potential, and maybe that's why you're still here, waiting literally for them to make this choice to come in, but you're also still not really sure, because there's also a decision for you here. You're both here, and in particular here in the partnership placement, you're both here and you're both stuck. So that's the other thing. There is this kind of who's going to talk. For some of you, you may have already been in this 10 of Cups energy, and it can't even be a legal connection. You know, it's not going to be for everyone. Or you were working toward it, or it was on the table. It is still here. But there's kind of an impasse, I want to say, that's coming through. A little bit of, well, yeah, some hangman energy, some strength energy, some Leo energy, some more Pisces energy, of just kind of like an emperor and empress energy of just butting heads, you know, of who's going to kind of give in, I want to say. Yeah, because we can see that there's a fear around this. We saw it. It came and it went. Maybe it's going to come back, but I'm hearing that this is not right at this moment. It's not a bottoms up. I wanted to show the Hierophant card. Interesting. This is a card of commitment. Can sometimes mean a legal connection, you know, marriage, but it's slow moving and it's a long-term partnership. It's also telling us that there's some issues that are going on, and that's just really not surprising. For some of you, it may be around other people, but you know, it can be around some expectations, traditions, you know, conformity. So yeah, can that be in the way of family of origin or friends? Of course. Also just in their life, in somebody's life, or in somebody's head as well. Cultural, religious differences. I mean, look, the keys here on their waist, on their belt. And yeah, so we saw it, it came, it went, maybe it comes back, maybe it doesn't. I'm just hearing that it's not reversal right now, or it's not bottoms up right now. Hierophant, by the way, divine masculine energy, Taurus energy, and also that 5 things are changing, and things changed around that Hierophant energy. So what is around that energy, you know? Has there been, because it's clear that there are some issues going on here. You know, it's telling us that, and this is a long-term connection. So what is long-term for you? How far back does that go, or how far did you want it to go? Because that's around this energy, and whatever is within that Hierophant energy, I have a feeling it's going to come back. Played and plays a really big part in what's going on here, and what changed things, and what might still change things. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards, Aho. It's the Page of Wands. There's a lot of wand energy here. Interesting. Yeah, that's just kind of coming out of nowhere. Isn't that interesting? Look, kind of looking up here at the Page of Cups, which is in reverse. So yeah, we know that you've been waiting. We know that they have had some fear around this connection, around whether it's offering this cup for more, the Fool card wanting to show itself, continuing on, whatever that is. It's literally making a decision, and it might be coming out of nowhere. There's that staff again too, and there are all there's all the magic energy. There is a little floral kind of pin here on the belt, which is a reunion energy for me. And this is the fire energy. You know, it's fast energy. It's around the heart. It's matters of the heart. It's just kind of coming in because there's been a lot of fear. So this is, and it's sort of like a clean slate energy. Interesting. Somebody trying to figure out how to come. And that's what's showing us here in this major arcana, the Fool card. This is Aquarius energy. It's Uranus energy, and it's clean slate energy. It's taking a chance. It's having learned from everything, you know, learned from the mistakes. So it came, it went. Maybe it comes back, maybe it doesn't. It's just the feeling today. Whoa. Are these yours? Yeah. These are yours. These are not. That's far too many. We're going to look at more in just a moment. It's a Nine of Swords in the upright. Gemini and Mars energy. It's somebody's all they've been all up in their head. I mean, you can see it. It's completely around. Well, yeah, it's the sword energy. It's transactional energy. It's clarity, communication, truth. They're up in their head. You know, they're not really clear. It's a Nine of Swords. It's Gemini. It's the planet of the mind, the planet of communication. I mean, you can see that. So there's an energy of just maybe coming out of nowhere here, which you're still waiting for. It's the Seven of Swords in reverse. Yeah, so this is their return. This is literally what you have been waiting for. And this is what changed a lot here. It's the Seven of Swords. It's Aquarius and Uranus energy. Very interesting, because we just saw that energy in the Fool card of wanting a clean slate. It's having learned, you know. So here's the thing, for some of you it might even be, yeah, I've learned my lesson and I'm going off on something new for myself. It can be, you know, because I see here that there is a conflicting energy with you as well in the Hermit in reverse. It's a stuck energy, and it really is everybody. And even a validation as it's in your partnership placement, because a compromise is really needed here. And I feel like you're both kind of butting heads here. But this Seven of Swords changed everything. Look, they're sort of like Zorro wearing a mask. A little bit of ego in this energy today, isn't there? And that's the Uranus energy. And yeah, it's running away from the connection. We see the fear here, also communication, all up in their head. For some of you, some betrayal involved, dishonesty. I mean, it's the Seven of Swords coming back here, changing everything again, coming back in, wanting to make some peace. Also directly connecting here with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. The Three of Pentacles in reverse. That's exactly what has been going on here. The not communicating. The Five of Cups in reverse. Mars and Capricorn energy. This is an energy of, yeah, that they were afraid, not offering commitment, not ready for commitment, not ready for the next level, which is fine. Okay. But we see that there's a lot more to that. There's some dishonesty involved here. There is a lot of strong communicative energy involved here. For some of you, a betrayal. And the Three of Pentacles is literally showing us that, because this is an energy of teamwork. You know, it's collaboration here. This beekeeper, look with the Pentacles. It's a joint effort, you know. Busy bees. Everybody's working together for this abundance. Somebody here is picking apples. Somebody here is making the honey. You know, look, he has his protective bee stinger hat thing on. And because it's a collaborative energy, it's getting things done within the commitment, within communicating and building the relationship, communicating what everybody wants, everybody being there. If somebody's not there picking the apples, or somebody's not there working on the beehive, then there's something missing in the connection. And we see that. Look, I mean, it's really clear. So that's also what you've been waiting for this to, well, I want to say upright. It's a minor arcana energy. You know, it's day-to-day energy and making decisions here and being on the same, wanting the same things. It's important. If this is somebody, if your person is not wanting the same things, perhaps that is for some of you, because I feel that energy of being stuck, you know, not being really sure, but waiting. But also because you've been waiting here, it feels really like it's a decision that's going to change your life, whether you decide to go or you decide to continue waiting as they come in here, because I can see that they really want to communicate, and you're waiting for them to come first, I feel. And it looks like that they will be, but it might be kind of out of the blue, and it might be a little sideways, you know, that page energy of just trying to figure it out. The Five of Cups is in reverse, and this is asking for forgiveness. This is Mars and Scorpio energy. The planet of action, passion, drive, conflicting energy. It's bringing in, you know, it's the beginning and the end. And this is not an Aries energy, but the Mars connects us to Aries as well. It is a Scorpio energy, and they're coming back in here asking for forgiveness. So it's an energy of healing that you've literally been waiting for. And it's the cups. It's the emotional energy. It's the love. It's also connecting me to the 5th chakra and the throat chakra. And here, look at the actual card, you know. The Two of Cups behind this person who looks really disappointed, worn out, still here kind of waiting. And what's in front here? It's the Three of Cups. So this is bringing in, of course, Venus and Cancer energy, and it's in reverse. So we know that there's a separation here. There may have been some arguing, and that's what I wanted to say too, because you see those Three of Cups. That's Mercury and Cancer energy. It's, you know, communication, information, planet of the mind, transactional energy within the love here, and emotional. So there might have been some arguing for some of you, but also just some kind of like, almost like knocking the cups over and waiting. One of them here is it's spilling. Is that wine coming out? Is there something only coming out of one cup here? But this is the Three of Cups, and it's in reverse. Interesting, by the way, this reversal energy can be too that somebody here was partaking in something a little bit too much, may even have been involved for some of you with an argument. It won't be for everybody, but it's kind of interesting. It's really connecting here with this cup and the Three of Cups here within the Five of Cups in reverse with this Page of Cups in reverse. Okay, waiting for someone to get their act together here. The Empress, the bottom of the deck. Interesting. Ooh, yeah, this is Taurus energy. It's divine feminine energy. Abundance. New beginnings. For some of you, you might be connected, be parents together, or just be parents. That comes through. I don't generally talk about that in my readings, but it is here. I mean, and it's the Empress. Look, it's Mother Earth, you know. It's the fertility here. It's the new beginnings. It's waiting. And of course, she's holding on to the staff. Look at all the spiritual power being held in her hair. Of course, the star energy here. And this is divine. Divine timing, communication, growth, in an emotionally available way. It's also coming here with the truth and speaking the truth. I think it's been here too. I have to say to you, somebody asked me recently, what do you mean when you talk about spinners? It's just my style of reading, and it's how messages come to me. And oftentimes when I'm feeling a spinner, or we're actually seeing it if we're bringing in another deck and we're seeing it in the upright and the reverse, it's because it's both of the energies, you know. And this is the reversal that I'm also feeling here, because the Empress has access to all the elements: water, air, earth, and fire. She's kind of, you know, in charge of them all, I want to say, the leader. And yeah, that's the love, the clarity, the information, the truth, the communication, transactional energy, the commitment, and all the practicalities around that. And the fire, the taking that inspired action around matters of the heart, you know, kind of when things are happening as well. And, you know, it's in reverse here. So it's sort of like, well, it was in the upright, but I'm sending you the message in reverse because I'm feeling that. Also, that the resources were kind of limited. And we also know that around your person, because there's a lot of fear here, a lack of giving. For some, it's a really strong, immature energy. Okay, maybe it's even just emotionally immature, having trouble communicating. And again, it can be around some other things that are influencing them. We saw that in the Hierophant, which you know, it's funny because what did we see? The Fool card, the Hierophant, both in the upright. And they both went back in. It's just kind of how it goes. You know, it's not an automatic keeping a card because it's a major arcana. It's just not. It's just, I just go where I'm led. And the Empress did come in here. So this is around the timing of when you're communicating. But I also feel, again, that it has been, well, yeah, it hasn't been moving. And it's around the lack of accessing the lack of resources. So whether it's an immature energy or just somebody who's been fighting it, because you can see it, you know, waiting for them to come in here and communicate. We're going to keep it here, and we're also going to keep the card. It's the Seven of Cups. Interesting. Coming in reverse. The Knight of Wands coming in reverse. Yeah, so this is the impulsive energy that I was feeling, and it's the Seven of Cups in reverse. So this is the clarity that is coming here. It's kind of a day-to-day energy for me, and it's also, look, it's also aligning with both of you. It's Venus and Scorpio energy, and that's the energy of, well, both some commitment issues. Why? Within your person, it's strong here. But too many choices for some. And also, you're both here in this Hermit energy, you know? You afraid to make this mistake. Your person's stuck. Maybe just afraid in general. There is some fear here, but this is the clarity that's coming, but it's sort of like day-to-day energy, you know? And it's the Knight of Wands in reverse, and that's a really impulsive energy of somebody who's just kind of going to be, yeah, coming out of nowhere. We don't have an overall energy yet. Sometimes it comes, sometimes it doesn't. It's revealing the Strength card in reverse. Okay, so Leo energy, the source, God, goddess, universe, the divine. The longer that they take, they sabotage this. There's fear here. And this is a really strong energy that I was feeling of the kind of the push and pull. You know, there is some ego here. There is some kind of, yeah, there's some power struggles. That's what I want to say. You are very connected with this person. You have a lot of chemistry, I should say, but you can overwhelm each other sometimes. There's that infinity symbol again. And that's the lack of the balance here. That is, you know, it's the Strength card in reverse. So it's the power struggles. It's somebody who's still in their ego. It's kind of sabotaging things that the longer that they wait. It's the World card. There is the World card that came through really strong, and it's coming through here. It's a validation. So what you've been waiting for, at the very least communication, we can see is coming in. It's a matter of timing. It's the divine. It's divine timing, communication and growth, movement. It's travel. Something here is wanting to show itself. We're going to look. I picked it up and it brought in more, I feel like, than one card. Okay, we're going to look in a minute. Slow down here, Spirit. I'm just not, I need to catch up. The World card energy. This is completing. This is literally what you have been waiting for. So is this going to be coming back together, or is this a lesson for you? Because that Hermit card in reverse energy is the stuck energy. It's a lonely energy, you know, but it's stuck because I do feel that there's a connection here between you still, but you're afraid to make a mistake. So things are going to be changing here, whatever that's going to be, whatever decision literally you're making as well. It's the World card. It's that future here. It's completing a goal or a lesson. I just looked up how long ago did that end. I don't know. Oh my gosh, that drives me crazy when that happens. I feel like it was a while ago because I looked up at some point and it was, yeah. So let me see here. Okay, I'm just going to kind of go back a little. We'll see if it's, I guess I'll see in editing, won't I? If it's too far gone, you'll probably never see the reading. But we're talking about the World card here, and it kept revealing what was underneath. We'll talk about it in a minute. The Strength card, I believe, is where it kind of got left off, and it's in reverse. And that's the energy of, well, yeah, it's sabotaging. There's some power struggles here, and it can be sabotaging the connection. And it's a matter of, we talked about the world that is here within the Two of Wands, and which showed itself today. So this is going to be a life-changing decision, I feel, and it can go either way, because I see the Hermit in reverse, that there is a power struggle, but everybody's kind of stuck too, not wanting to get hurt. Also coming from your energy, they're coming in here to talk, and there's a compromise that I feel like needs to be made between you if things are going to work. Of course, we saw that Fool card energy. We saw Hierophant energy, the clean slate energy. So yeah, things need to be let go and communicated and worked out. So it's not as easy as it seems. But this energy of completion here. And as I was talking about, this is a floral laurel wreath for me, a floral wreath, which is reunion energy. And that is a completion, as you can see as well. I mean, it's the World card. Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius here. Fixed signs don't love change. I think that was your person. And I was putting it here as I looked up and saw that your video stopped, which happens with these cameras. It makes me crazy. And it's revealing the Five of Wands, which it wanted to, and that's overcoming these obstacles. And that's resolving problems here. This is a resolution coming. It's a completion. So whether you're coming into that Ten of Cups, which we saw, and weirdly just didn't stay, that's just how it goes sometimes. And if you're going back into the Ten of Cups, or you're going into the Ten of Cups, and all the truth and the emotional availability here, and them coming, wanting to start it over, takes you back together. Or if you come out of this Hermit energy, finally the stuck energy, and say, okay, yeah, I'm maybe going to move on. It really is going to be different for everybody, but this is getting resolved. The person that you're here for today. And you know, the energy is quite strong, the soulmate connection. But just remember, sometimes, you know, soulmates, well, they can be romantic or otherwise. We have a lot of soulmates, and they come in to help us complete goals, lessons, teach us lessons, connect us to thoughts, people, whatever. So however that resonates for you, this is someone you were meant to go through this with, okay? Regardless of where you are deciding to head, because there is a compromise here, and it's around a conversation. It's very much around a conversation. The Seven of Swords is on their way back. They are wanting to make peace. They've been really stuck in their head, and there's energy of just literally coming out of nowhere. And it's to kind of like, yeah, it's the answers I feel that you want. It's the answers you've been waiting for. It's the decision you know you need to make, you know, once and for all. What are you both doing? And I'm showing you the Six of Swords here. Look, it's underneath. And I'm showing you this card because when I was looking at the World card, it kept trying to reveal this too. And it's interesting because that's exactly what is going on. It's Mercury and Aquarius energy, and this is necessary now. It's a transition. It's time for communication to open up again. It's time for things to move again. You know, it's the swords. It's the transactional energy. It's clarity, communication, information. The Six connecting us also directly with healing and restoring harmony, which we also see in the Five of Wands in reverse. This is solving these problems here. Saturn and Leo energy. So Saturn having taken a back seat now. Look at all the staffs here. They're everywhere here in the reading today, of course, because that's how they're depicted here in this deck. But it's just no mistake. There's a lot of, yeah, there's a lot to work out here. It's connecting directly with the World card. So this is what needs to be said, what needs to be heard, and decisions that need to be made now. It's a completion energy for me. Again, whether that's toward the goal, the Ten of Cups, to go back in or get there in the first place, because they're wanting to start something up here, or if that is to get the resolution that you need and move on, whatever that's going to be, it is literally time. And I'm sitting here looking at this card, and I'm seeing like, look, there's kind of like almost looks like a lion here. Also looks kind of like, I don't know, like a wolf coming out. A person. You know, it's kind of dark. It's like shadow work. Interesting. And those Six Swords, are they all there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Sixth Sword is kind of laid down. Look. So that's also bringing in those Five of Swords. Interesting, Venus and Aquarius energy. So the things that have been happening, also maybe things that were said, things that were not said, connecting really straight to the throat chakra. Communication's really needed here. And communication I can see is coming. When it's time for things to come, you know, it's divine timing. I know that's annoying, but it's just what it is. And we see that it's coming. And we see that you've been waiting for it, literally. And that this is going to be resolved. What does that mean for you? I'm stopping here. I'm not bringing in any more tarot. That's what I want to say. I am going to bring in, actually, I'm not going to bring those in today. Today I want to bring in some, whoops. Okay, I'm making a mess here, guys. Tarot Closet channeled love messages, messages from their higher self. What do you want to say? At night I talk to you, hoping you receive my messages. Telepathy here. Looks right here with the Nine of Swords, all up in their head. That page energy too, just trying to kind of figure things out. Yeah, it just feels like they're just going to kind of like come in, and I almost feel like it aligns with this person that it's unexpected, but you're kind of, you're not surprised, you know? You're still on my mind every single day. You are hard to resist. There is a very strong pull between the two of you. I will tell you, look, it's coming here with the Seven of Swords in reverse, with this runner returning here. Yeah, there's really strong chemistry between you that when it works, and when it doesn't, it's pretty intense. And that's why I feel the power struggles. And it's wanting to be bottoms up. There's so much left unsaid. Yeah, that's connecting directly with the Knight of Swords, who has a lot to say. Also here with the Five of Cups in reverse, asking for forgiveness, wanting to move on from things, wanting to restart things. The question is, will you? Do you want to come back together? Because there is a fear here. There's, you know, you're waiting for this to resolve, but you're just not really sure, it seems. Is that what you want? You know, forgiveness is for you. So whether you forgive and move on, or you forgive and come back together. Because here also with that Fool card that we saw that just wanted to go, it sent the message and wanted to go back on its way, is that energy of clean slate, you know? So it's like, is the slate clean and you're moving on, or is the slate clean and are you coming back together? Because you are still here. My stomach drops when I wake up and realize you are still gone. Interesting. The clarity here with the Seven of Cups in reverse. Restored senses. Songs are constantly being played that remind me of you. I didn't really know love until I met you. Okay, so now I'm going to turn it over. Somebody asked me, how do you know when to do that? You know, it's my connection with my guides, my intuition, you know, it's just a knowing. You just trust it. When I don't trust it, I know. You know, where readings are going when I'm not listening. Thinking about you keeps me going. And it can happen. Believe it, I love you. My heart still beats for you. That's coming here with the Seven of Swords in reverse. And the Five of Wands in reverse. The Saturn and Leo energy. The solving the problems. Restoring the harmony between you, whatever you're deciding to do with that. I messed up so bad. Also here, right on top of this Knight of Swords, who has a lot to say. I'm getting it together so you can be mine. That is also the Empress, but the High Priestess is just wanting to come in. Cancer energy. Divine Feminine energy. More Divine Feminine energy as I was delivering this message from the Empress. Trusting yourself energy about what you want to do. And I have a feeling that you are. And by the way, this is never about gender, okay? We all have Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine energy. So please remember that. But I'm getting it together so you can be mine with this Empress energy of coming in here in an emotionally available way, opening up in a way that they haven't been, being honest here. For this long-term connection now, here's the thing, are they too late? That's what I want to say to you. Is this offer too late? I think of you so much that I see you everywhere I go. I wish I could come and take you away. That's it. Oh, that just came down. So I was picking them up to move them, but they clearly, and this just came off. It's so hard not being in contact. I was a complete jerk. right here on the Strength card. Power struggle, discord, possibly some arguments. Will you wait for me? That's the question. Really? Three. Oh, can you feel my love? Wow. That's the Two of Cups coming in here. That is within that Five of Cups, we know. I fear you have moved on. It's really hard living without you. I have so many regrets. Yeah, because there is a forgiveness energy. And that Five of Cups in reverse. I care too much what people think. This is connecting with that Hierophant energy that we saw come in, for sure. And is that it? I think this was just coming off, and that's it. We belong together in the bottom of the deck. I really want to see you. I want to kiss you. Okay. I'm going to leave that there. And I'm going to bring in, what am I going to bring in today? Numbers and letters. Can be repeating numbers that you've been seeing that resonate for you, or messages that you need to receive today through them. Letters can spell out names or messages, can be initials, names, locations. Also with the numbers, you know, birth dates, anniversaries, that sort of thing. So we'll look in a minute here. MTL, another M, N, C, P, R, C, F, D, I. So there's only one vowel here. This is, you know, I always tell you, if you watch my readings regularly, that sometimes I sit here and I play around and spell things out. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to hold it up for you so that you can pause the video if you want to, yeah, see if there's something here that's spelling out for you. But for sure, initials, the numbers today, look, it's the very first one is the 0 here. And of course, that's connecting with the Fool card energy. That's the clean slate energy. That's also connecting for me, that Fool card energy, Aquarius and Uranus energy, with the World card energy of, yeah, a completion that's coming through here, whatever that's going to mean for you. And it's interesting because, yeah, okay, so there's 4 here. There's 4 3s here. This is literally your spirit guides, angels, and ancestors asking you to trust yourself. Trust your heart. Trust knowing what you deserve. Yeah, because that's also the Strength card in reverse. So some of you in that Hermit energy in reverse of being stuck about what you want to do, I feel like that's a particular message for some of you. But it's also expressing yourself honestly. And the 3, you know, there's 4 of them. Manifesting number here within the 3s, which is a divine number. Divine timing, communication, growth. Separating them here for the 2 of you. It's master numbers. Anything is possible. Yeah. The 2s, look. Another master number. It's second chance toward what you want, toward your goals. It's a transition. It's the 6 of Swords. It's time for things to be moving again, to figure it out. It's a second chance for some of you for this connection, and for some of you, you might be seeing this as a second chance for you in love. Moving on, I mean. It's what is it that you want? You know, it is just really clear here. 3 5s, big changes, life changes here. This is a life-changing decision. This is a life-changing decision. It's a completion here in this connection. So it's either going, because this 7 of Swords in reverse is coming back here with the Empress, with an opening with the truth, telling you the truth, wanting to restart this. So we see that you're a little bit stuck here. You have been waiting for it. There is a divine connection, and I do feel that there's love here. What you're going to do is up to you. You know, that's your free will. Either way, changes are happening, really big changes, and it's time. It's literally time here. These 3 5s, of course, bringing us into the 3 again, the divine Divine number, divine timing, communication, growth. Here are the 3 5s, the change, really big changes here. Okay, wow. So my throat chakra is getting all crackly. As I send these messages, it's time to sign off. It's been my total honor, as always, to channel for you. I really enjoyed your reading, and I hope that you enjoyed it too. And if you did, I would really appreciate it if you like the video and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you have not. This really helps keep the channel moving. And it goes without saying, thank you for joining me today. I appreciate you. I love you very much. I wish you well on your journey. I'll look forward to seeing you at another love reading. Until then, take care. Bye.